Good afternoon. It's me, Corey Whitford, with Mog Central News Live for January the 27th, 2021. It's Wednesday. On our program today, we'll have an abbreviated program designed to showcase and provide a tutorial for our co-keepers and give insight to our Shkabek and our nations, all of our 11 nations on behalf of the First Nations and Treaty 2 territory. We'll give you a tutorial for this day today. When you wake you can listen to me clearly. Akwego, when you first get online, step one. When you first get online, you have to be on Chrome. Chrome, make sure that you're on that site. Google Chrome, there's Microsoft Edge, and there's other providers, internet providers that you can go through, search engines that you can go through. But we prefer you go in Chrome. That's what's compatible with our interviews that are coming up very soon. So once you're in Chrome, once you've gotten in Chrome, and you're on the Chrome search engine, a Chrome website, and you've downloaded Chrome, then that makes you eligible. That's one of the requirements of being able to interface properly. I was wondering why we couldn't interface with some of our co-keepers, and it's because we've got to be using Google Chrome. Okay, so step one for our search engine. Step two, our links, the links that I provide to you. I don't have a chat here, but it's the link. If I could take a look at it, the link, I'll look at it just so I can give you the exact address. I've copied it, and I think it says vimeo.com/live/guest/G77 CUH59JCD. What I'm looking at right now are those two numbers. It has to have a 77. It has to have a 77 and a 59. So make sure it has a 77 in there and a 59. It has to have those two numbers, 77 and 59. So now that you look at the email address, it'll say vimeo.com/live/guest/G77 CUH59JCD. G77 CUH59JCD. And that's the link you're looking for noon hour. Let's do just one show at a time, one point in time at a time. One day at a time. When you get the link, you'll already be using the Chrome as your search engine. So switch your search engine to Chrome, and that's how we'll be able to interface with you more easily. And there's some good news about that too, and I'll show you. When you get the link and you press on the link, the first thing it asks you, can I have access to your microphone and your camera? Yes or no? Yes, but the buttons on that platform says block or allow. Allow, that's the button you'll press, allow. And then after you do that, allow, it'll bring you into Miumasa Studio 6, and I will be able to see you right there on the bottom on that segments, the segments there that are all lined up in a row. Graphics, or media, one or the other. Nevertheless, when you get in that page there, when you press on that link and it asks you access to your computer and your microphone, you'll say allow. Allow, allow. Okay, that's your next step. And then this comes up here, name. And the way you want your name to appear on the screen is the way it'll be written. For me, for example, like if I wanted to come on as a guest, just to say, if I was going to come on as a guest, I would type my name with a capital C for Corey, and then capital W for Whitford. Whitford. You can also put your title in there. So that's the next step is to put your name in there. Once you've put your name in there, then it asks you, do you want to join the room? Join now is you be that button. Join now. And then you press that button. Join now. Eh, yes, guy, what is he being to get saying? He being to get and they walk in and it brings you right into my room, right into my house. And the one thing I wanted to share with you, the one really important thing I'm realizing through all of this is you can broadcast by just talking like this without having to worry about a headset. But you know what? I encourage you to wear a headset. Wear a headset. It improves your sound, it improves your talking. You're less likely to get flooded out or muted out. For instance, if someone is talking and talking and you wanna chime in between that conversation there and get a word in edgewise, the a headset along with the microphone attached to the headset will make that much easier for you to do. It'll be easier for us to communicate back and forth with less time spent on trying to hear each other clearly. Nevertheless, wear a headset if you want your interviews to be much more clearer. I can hear you more clearly when you have a headset on versus broadcasting in a big wide open room. And then point five. Point five. This is where we're headed. Once I'll talk about point five in just a second. I quit while I'm getting ahead of myself here. When you press that join now button, when you press it, and then it shows up here on this screen. I see you on the other side there. This is what I'll see. I'll see that. And then when it's time, when it's time to do the patch over, to bring you into the program, I'll press this button which says push. And then I'll bring you on the program, and then both you and I, me and you, will both be able to be on the screen together at the same time. Okay, I'm gonna pull that off now. I'm gonna pull. It's a learning process. Aishigo, the next big thing I want to share with you here. And that's part of us, we're getting ready. We're getting ready. We're serving our purpose. What we were born to do. So the good news is Microsoft Teams allows you to talk on your telephone, and you can use on your cell phone. You can use your cell phone, and you can talk and you can go online with Microsoft Teams. I was just having a thought here when I was just about to go on the air here. I was having a thought, what if you could go on Microsoft Teams and then turn on the camera there and then interface with Studio 6? I'm thinking about it. I'm going to try it out tonight actually, after the 6 o'clock, Engaging Our Nation. By the way, this evening we have a program called Engaging Our Nation. This is where it all begins for us, where we begin the process of having interviews, filing reports, giving updates, assigning tasks, everything to do with project management as we move forward to manage this project that's before us. And the project is, in essence, to assert our inherent rights. to establish government structures that signals our sovereignty, to communicate with our nations, to empower our members, to connect everyone involved, from people who are Anishinaabe that are born today, and everyone who is with us here now, me, and that is the sole purpose, is to establish our government structures and assert our inherent right, our sovereignty. Anishke, we're a sovereignty-based government. First Nations and Treaty 2 territory is sovereign. So today is a big day, really important, Kenny Gawaja, because we've come to the point now. I'm in my 10th week here. We've come to the point now where we're moving forward, and you can see that it's happening. We got our equipment, we got our the stuff we were talking. We said we were going to have this type of equipment, and we bought it, and now we're using it. The next big step, the next big step, is to see if we can connect our cell phones to this platform right here, so we can have and we'll have mobility, which means all you need is your cell phone, and just on your cell phone, and that's how you'll be able to provide an update, even if you're in the nation with good cell signal. Get down to your cell signal, and it empowers us too here at the studio, because you become our eyes and our ears, and we find that you would be more active and more capable of producing um, reports and updates simply by using your cell phone. And in the times when you want to be really clear and be heard crystal clear, you'll plug in your cell phone to a pair of headphones and microphone. You'll plug your headphone into your cell phone, and then you'll say. The other thing too now, I want to share with you, is we have a landline. We have a landline now, and we want to patch our landline direct to this laptop. And I think we're going to use a Thunder Bridge or some sort of an Ethernet patch cord from the mall here. I'll run for it. But what I want to say here is this: the time is getting short now, where we gotta make a move. We gotta make those updates. We gotta get on it. We had our Christmas 2020 January. It's almost the end of January. We've got our equipment up and running. Everyone's in position now. Everyone's um, been told about how we're coming to the nations, and that's where our strength is. That's where our strength is. Our strength is in the nations, right inside the boundaries. Whether we're within townside territory, or close to the health center, or close to the band office, or close to the gas bar. Houses are close to the gas bar. Miyai, we're going to be turning it over to you, and asking for your support. We have a job to do this year, and it's to draft legislation for the Child and Family Nation Circle. Restorative peacemaking, language speakers. Those words for balance, for order, peace, harmony. Uh, you can help us in that area too. In those words, those sacred words. eventually I'll get to know those words. So this afternoon is basically to get you familiar with the fact that we're going to be doing live interviews, and we're hoping to do it from your cell phone. And we're hoping too that we can patch you through our landline. Yeah, that's where our cell phone is, our landline phone is hanging on the wall there, ready for action, ready for duty, sir. Amsa, ni chogan edog, dinamagan edog. It's a pleasure being here, being a part of your life too. Thank you. Miwech. Minoy, wap migo. Aho.